Hello, welcome to the basics of the Arduino. What is an Arduino? Arduinos are programmable circuit boards, often referred to as microcontrollers, that store and run code that is uploaded via USB from a computer. There are a variety of Arduino boards, but one of the most popular is the Arduino Uno. Arduino can control and communicate with circuits, for example on a breadboard. The circuits may contain LEDs, motors, sensors, cameras, and more. The Arduino Uno. The Arduino Uno can be powered via USB cable or using the barrel jack port on the Arduino, which can be plugged into a wall power supply. The USB cable can also be used to upload the code from the computer to the Arduino. This USB cable should be a Type A or Type B plug, kind of like the cables used to connect to a USB printer. That's it for the ports. Now let's go over the pins on the microcontroller. There are 3 pins that can be used to ground the circuit, labeled G and D. There is a 5V pin that supplies 5 volts of power and a 3.3V pin that supplies 3.3 volts of power. There are 6 analog pins labeled A0 to A5, which read signals from an analog sensor, such as a phototransistor that measures light, and convert it into a numerical value that can be used by us. There are 14 digital pins labeled 0 through 13 that can act as an input, for example, knowing whether a button is being pressed or not, or as an output to power a component like an LED. 6 of the digital pins can be used as PWM pins, which stands for pulse width modulation. They can do more than just turning an LED on or off, such as controlling the brightness of the LED. These PWM pins are marked with a tilde sign next to pin 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11. There's also a reset button on the Arduino board that can be pressed to restart the code that is loaded. All of these pins can be connected from the Arduino to a breadboard through wires. There are a few extra things that are on the Arduino Uno board that are rarely used, so we won't go over those. Keep in mind that there are other Arduino boards, but most of these pins are found on most of the different microcontrollers. The Arduino IDE software. Arduino IDE is an open source software compatible with the Arduino programmable circuit boards. It can be downloaded from the Arduino website. The Arduino IDE software uses a simplified version of the C++ programming language. So let's try using a sample project to get an idea of how the Arduino IDE software works. Let's go to Files, Examples, Basics, and then Blink. And so here it has all the code we need. It's already coded to blink the LED on and off on the Arduino board. So the checkmark button is verify. It makes sure that there's no errors and it compiles the code. The upload button is, with the right arrow, uploads the program to the Arduino board while it is connected to the computer. The document icon creates a new sketch. The up arrow opens an example sketch like this one over here, the blink one that we have open right now. Also, the bottom arrow will save your project. There's also like a magnifying glass here. When your Arduino is plugged in, it'll basically just send data or receive data from the board while the code is running. So I won't go over this code over here. Just know that it's just telling the Arduino to turn the LED on and off after this many milliseconds over here, which is just 1 second. And it's just being looped again and again so that it just turns on and off, on and off. And once you click the button, the upload button, it should look something like this. Well, that's the basics of Arduino. Thanks for watching.